World Boxing Council legend Frank Quill, supervisor for this WBC World Youth Super Middleweight Championship defence by Australia's Zach Dunn against Marlon Alter from Jensen in the Philippines. Frank, it's been a very sad time, so we're going to pay tribute tomorrow night to our Filipino friends because it's a wonderful nation, very close to Australia.
Certainly is, yeah, it's a great place.
You've been there many times, and this promises to be a top fight, Frank.
I hope so. I believe so, and I hope so.
Yep. We know Zach Dunn's form, but have you got background on Marlon Alter?
Well, Marlon Alter, his last fight was a challenge for the OPBF middleweight title. He wasn't successful, but that's a very, very high level.
Yeah.
And also in that fight, he didn't make the weight.
Right.
And now he's coming back in his right weight division.
Yeah.
So while he's coming off a loss, in lots of ways is better than beating someone with a record of 1-15, you know, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Frank, just go quickly through. I mean, how many years have you been in love with professional and boxing across the board?
I started. I guess it's got to be 50 years. My first hero was Flash Lorde.
Yeah.
That's going back to 62, 63.
Yep.
I was 20, 21, and I'd seen a couple of fights.
Yep.
Wasn't particularly interested, and then I saw Flash Lorde on Cine Sound on
Gabriel,
the Cine Sound clip.
Yep.
And that's when it started for me.
Arguably the greatest Filipino fighter, well, except maybe Pacquiao probably, but Gilberto, he was a leader, wasn't he, Gabriel? He died a young man.
Yeah, I had the fortune of meeting him a couple of times. He is a very special man. He put all his boxing money into a forest area. People said he was crazy. And now it's sort of like Dandenong, and the family owns about, you know.
Yeah.
He built a Catholic church, he built an orphanage. Very, very good man.
Yeah. I remember he sent us thank you cards after he passed away, didn't he? Yeah.
Very, very nice man. They said of him that he feared no man, but was humble before all men. And that's pretty much the way he was.
Beautiful expression, Frank. Thank you. Frank Quill, World Boxing Council Supervisor, and a man steeped in 50 years of boxing around the world. Vice President of the World Boxing Council. Thank you, Frank. Okay, Murray Thompson, good luck, Murray, for your big show at a new venue, okay, the Shopping Town Hotel in Doncaster in Melbourne's eastern region. Keep punching. We'll see you at ringside.
74.15.
About Mundine's weight, as it used to be.
75.35.
First time to Melbourne town. Congratulations on being on a big card in Melbourne tomorrow night.
No, great to be here and, yeah, ready to rumble.
Ready to rumble? Okay. Do you know anything about your opponent, Korobo?
Nah, not much, no. I'm only sort of new to this, so...
You've been working out in the gym, a good gym too, out at Northside. You ready for this rumble?
Yes, I am ready for it, you know, and I've been working a long time, so, and I am ready to go.
Ready to go, and you'll have a good supporter base there?
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of good supporters, and I just can't wait to, you know, get it all in. And
good stuff.
Yeah.
Good luck, Korobo Etto. Hey, come on down. Have a big round of applause. We're going to get rolling here. Let's rock the joint, Alex.
say the road is steep. Pain and trouble and trial and grief. But you must sow, cause you must worry. Hard times never will get you beat, and you never will get defeat. From your old and strong concrete.
Your judges for the opening bout, Chris Anderson Sr., Alan McCall, Matt Ropus. Representing the Professional Boxing Combat Sports Board, Commissioner Scott Brower, Michael Ashton, and Madeline Legg, also representing Sports Minister Hugh Delahunty. Ladies and gentlemen, Murray Thompson, this is his 66th promotion over the past 15 years. Murray Thompson, Fighters Factory, welcome to the Doncaster Shopping Town Hotel. Friday night fights November 29. Malcolm Clockwork, thank you for coming on board. Main event, WBC World Youth Super Middleweight Championship. Zach Dynamo Dunn, Australia versus Marlon Alter, the hot shot from the Philippines, who sparred Manny Pacquiao in advance of coming here to Melbourne. We open the show with 4 rounds of interstate super middleweight action. Would you welcome on my left, wearing black trunks like Iron Mike Tyson, from Campbelltown, New South Wales, head coach Marcus Viva. He turned 31 last weekend in amateur boxing, 4 fights, 4 wins, 1 professional fight. Proud of his Spanish heritage, 74.15 kilograms, his weight. Would you welcome New South Wales fighter for the first time to Melbourne, Jesse Saabredra. Saabredra. And across the ring in the blue corner from Reservoir, Melbourne's northern suburbs, from his native country originally of Sudan. And the colours, Korobo told me, are green and red, multiple colours of Sudan. In amateur boxing, 35 fights, 25 wins. Made his debut on a Murray Thompson show at Baronia Hungarian Dome, July 19 this year. 1 fight, 1 win. Sizzling southpaw, working out of Maurice Shots, Northside Gym in Preston. At 75.35 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome Korobo Etto. Here's Tony Moretta to give referees instructions. 4 rounds, super middleweight boxing. Let's get it on at 8:10 on a Friday night.
Welcome to another Murray Thompson promotion at the Doncaster Shopping Hotel. We're starting off with a very nice fight to begin with
Non-stop action, round 1.
Korobo Etto versus Jesse Saabredra. The commentators tonight, Thrill and Dylan Sendeki, and I'll be joined by Frank the Tank Ropes. Frank, what are you expecting tonight?
Tonight, I'm looking forward to the main event. It should be very interesting, and Zach Dunn's got a lot of potential to win a senior world title, and I'm looking forward to that fight. And Murray Thompson matches all these fights really well, and this one's no exception.
Yeah, they've started off at a good pace, and Korobo does come with a wealth of amateur experience, and he will be looking to use that experience and box his way to victory, I'm sure.
He's southpaw.
He does. It's always the battle of the foot, the battle of the feet, trying to keep that lead foot on the outside of your opponents when you're a southpaw.
Yeah, so has Jesse had any amateur fights?
No, he hasn't had many amateur fights. He's only been boxing for about a year, so he's sort of jumped in the deep end. And Marcus Viva, though, his trainer, feels that he's more than ready to take on the likes of Korobo.
Well, both fighters are pretty rock-hard fit, aren't they?
Yeah. And just as he said that, Korobo lands an excellent straight left hand. Here he comes in. Just taking his time, not wailing away. Doubling up with the left hand there. Good
Tell
right
you
hand.
what, Jesse looks a tough nut. I think he's up against it here.
Yeah, definitely. Not much difference in the amount of fights, but definitely in terms of amateur experience. Another left hand by Korobo. He's finding a home for it well.
This is an interesting fight.
Yeah, it's good. Both boys are boxing along well. It's nice and clean. They're not getting into much scrappy stuff or hanging on, which is good to see.
Yeah.
That's the end of round one. Who did you like in that round, Frank?
I thought they were feeling each other out. I think Korobo may have edged that round because he's of his work ethic was a little bit more so than Jesse's.
Yeah, and he tended to land the cleaner shots, I thought, in particular with those couple of left hands, which seemed to have rocked Jesse slightly.
Yeah.
Frank Korobo was telling me he just actually got back from a round-the-world trip where he spent some time at the Wildcard gym with Freddie Roach over there, so he was able to check out that gym and how they did it over in the States.
All right. That's interesting.
Yeah, fantastic experience for the young man. Round two, here we go.
Well, that was a good right hand.
Yeah, it seems like Jesse's trying to step it up a little bit more in this round, which is good to see. I'd just like to see Jesse's right hand a little bit straighter when he throws it. It seems to be slightly wild punch. If he straightens it up, it could do a lot of damage.
Keeps his left hand down too low, far too low. But he's got to get that left hand up.
Yeah, he's definitely willing though.
Yeah, they're both rock hard fit, aren't they? Conditioned.
Yeah. Good work inside there. That's it. It's a nice boxing contest, this. Good one for the start of the night.
It is.
Just peppering with the jab. Just a bit of a wild uppercut there. Jesse actually had a...
Well, that was a good left hand.
Nice shot there.
Good left hand by Korobo.
So it'll be interesting to see if he starts trying to look to bring the right hook in after the left hand. Often a devastating punch for the southpaw. Jab. Referee settles him down and back into it. Okay. Jesse's more than willing. He seems like a tough lad.
I don't think Korobo's, even though they look good punches, I don't think he's a hard puncher.
I think one shot might have hurt Jesse a little bit, but he comes back swinging.
His forehead's cut.
Yeah, he seems to have a little bit of claret on the top of his forehead.
He wouldn't have got a headbutt, would he? He might have had a head clash.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Possibly. End of round two, though. Another good round.
He's talking to his cornerman. It was a head clash. punch couldn't do that, could it?
Talking to Korobo before the fight, he tells me his dream in boxing is to become the first Sudanese Australian champ. So good luck to him, and if he keeps boxing along like that, he could be well on his way.
Your professionals are a little bit different to amateurs.
Yeah.
And it's pretty hard to gauge off one fight.
Agreed.
But because Jesse's very inexperienced, isn't he? In comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonder how he got that cut in the top of his head.
Good work.
But, you know, like Korobo can't take it easy on Jesse. But Jesse still looks dangerous, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, definitely. And he landed that right hand once in the last round, and I wouldn't say it hurt Korobo, but it definitely woke him up. Just peppering away with the jabs.
He bounces too much on his feet, Korobo, for my liking. I don't like that. You've got to have your feet flat on the ground.
There it is, and Jesse was able to land a nice right hand in the mix there. Korobo comes back.
It was very encouraging for Jesse, wasn't it?
Definitely.
The best thing he's done since the start of the fight.
Korobo's corner calling him on, calling him to come forward.
I wish Jesse'd get his left hand up. With the left hand down, you're open for a wide hook.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's
nice little uppercut inside.
Wants to get that left hand up. He's got a blood nose too, and as well as a cut head. Foreign Jesse has.
And he'll know he's been in a fight in the morning.
Jesse's got good reach, and you know.
He's trying to work that jab, just finding it a little bit difficult to find a home at the moment. Just misses there with a wild right hook.
Korobo's experience is showing out, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. It just shows you how important having a good amateur background is when making the transition into the professional ranks.
Yeah.
Swinging in. Jesse just seems to be staying out of danger at the moment, which is good.
But it is a big ask for Jesse to come up against this guy and expect him to do well with the experience that Korobo's got in the amateur ranks.
Yeah, but by the same token, I don't think Jesse's being outclassed, like, completely. It's not like he's falling well and truly out of it. He's still in the mix. He's still a dangerous fighter.
I think the inexperience is restricting him far too much.
Yeah.
And I think Korobo's confidence is building more so.
Agreed.
But I don't like Korobo. He's bouncing around a lot on his feet. I don't like that.
No, I'm sure that's something that Morris will be working on with him, just to try and keep him a bit settled so his punches have a bit more bang.
Yeah.
There you go, gentlemen, come out for the fourth and final round.
Buddy Camilleri, conservatively
I think Jesse knows he's up against it and he's come out swinging.
I think for Jesse to go the distance is a big effort for mine.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he can learn from this. He's got what it takes to become a good fighter. Both he's physically conditioned to do it,
yeah,
and mentally he's just got to learn a few more skills.
Yeah, just get a couple of little more tricks in his bag, and I'm sure he'll be up and about in
with
not
the
too long.
experience, and he's got to keep that left hand up.
And he's still willing, still pushing Korobo back,
Yeah.
trying his best.